Hi, I'm Matt from HockeyReviews.ca, and this is the Bauer Vapor 2X Pro Catch and Glove review. So some people noticed me actually watching or playing with the Vapor pads without this glove, and they questioned, like, they're like, oh, is it that bad? What's the problem with it? And the answer is no. I actually really like this glove, and I think it's a really good glove. Closure is awesome, especially for a practice palm. My problem with this glove is that I can't catch with it, and that's not the glove. Because I found that when I used, because of all the different brakes or gloves I use, and like they're all slightly different brakes, some of them I have a hard time adjusting to. This is one of them. And I hit a lot of pucks on like here. You can kind of see the puck marks. And I just can't get the angle right for it to funnel into the actual pocket itself. I end up always hitting kind of like right here and it just bouncing off. So it's not the glove's fault, and you could say, oh, well, it doesn't push in the pocket. Well, it does if it gets here, but because of just the way I'm used to my gloves and how I hold it and everything like that, it just doesn't work quite that good for me. But with that said, I'm going to talk about this glove and what I think of it, and so we'll go from there. So the 1X was basically a 590 clone, but a little smaller. They kind of screwed up the sizing on it. I think it was the pocket specifically. This, they kind of did their own thing, in my opinion, and it doesn't totally feel like a 590. I feel like it feels like its own beast, but it has its roots in a 590, but I feel like it's more like, I don't know how to explain it. I almost feel like it's a 580, 590 hybrid. But anyways, we'll look back here and we'll talk about this really quick. Oh, one thing, and I always mention this, for the glove, you notice how, so this is my pet peeve with catching gloves. Hopefully this is all on camera. In order to get this glove to actually match for the colors and the area, you have to flip it with the whole set. So custom, the top is blue, the bottom is green on the stock customizer. But my issue is when you're in your stance like this, the top would be blue and the bottom would be green. And that always bugged me. Now I get how the outside would be green, and like the inside would be blue, but I always thought it looked better with the top up high, kind of like this, right? Because even when you're making a save like this, oh, it matches. The only way it matches the other way is when the glove's like this, when it never will be. So switch that, because, well, if you want to switch it, switch it. I think it looks much better. Anyways, so there's a lot of Bauer deserves a ton of credit for the 2S glove as well. This is obviously the 2S Pro, but the 2S glove has curve in it now and is actually a pretty good price point glove. I was pretty impressed with it. I never used it, so I can't say protection wise, but everything felt pretty awesome. So looking at the back here, we'll loosen this off a bit. I generally don't really adjust these straps at all, if you could tell, but we'll kind of take a better look in here. So they have their 2X Pro Catch Grip, it's called. It's like a Sure Grip. CCM has used this for a while. It was used in player gloves for a while. Brian's has it. But I want to give Bauer credit for this because Bauer's is extremely grippy. And CCM's is no longer extremely grippy. I feel it's way too, like the texture on it isn't deep enough, so it doesn't actually grip that well. And when it gets wet, it loses its grippiness. Brian's is still good. Bauer's is really good. And JRZ's is really good. So I want to give credit where due. I like this material a lot. I find it is really, Nash is more comfortable and their Quattro is more comfortable, but this is a Quattro material. But this grips better, especially like when your hand gets wet and everything. So I'm a huge fan of that. It does open up pretty decently. Decent finger adjustments. I like their stall situation where it's like 1, 2, and then 2 for your index and ring finger, which I use for this piece right here. I hated the 1X because it didn't have that, so I always felt like the glove was sliding off. Not the case here. So Bauer uses their thermocore, which is supposed like 37.5, where it's supposed to make the sweat like evaporate out of the material by using your body temperature. I don't know if it works. I don't notice my hand any more dry coming out of this glove compared to others. So, and I haven't seen scientific stuff for it, so I can't really comment if that works or not. The material is really nice though. They have their abrasion areas, so where like your chest protector piece would kind of hit, so that part won't get caught up on the liner and it won't get like ripped apart. So that's always really nice. Yeah, the inside of these is really, really nice. This is super comfortable. The quick strap, it's their fast strap, works well. You put it in there and it pulls out. Works great. I like Bauer's use of materials. Like this nylon's pretty nice. I wish there was more color options because I wouldn't have gotten a white backing nylon, but it is what it is. I like the materials they use. They're aerolite foams for extra padding and stuff like that. Just nice touches there. I think Bauer does a decent job at that. Yeah, so I guess we'll go back. And they do have pour-on, as you can see. I think it's in the palm. I don't know how much of it's used, but I'll talk about that in 1 second. So let me seal this back up. So, closure on the ice. I think someone mentioned this to me too, and it is like really good. I had one puck slide out of it, and it was because I pulled it like this and went to cover. So I'm not sure if it was because of this. I don't think it was. It might have been because of that. I had no issues with this picking it up though, and actually using it 99% of the time. It happened once, and I have it on. I had it on video too. I don't think I'll find it to put it on here, but it did happen. So think about it. So it's not perfect, but it's pretty damn good. Nothing enough for me to worry about because again, happened to me once and hasn't happened since, and I've used it a decent amount of times. So closure of this glove is really good. This is a pro palm, keep in mind. So this would close even a little easier. The glove feels like you can feel kind of the hinge or like where it curls in there, but it's fine. Protection is awesome. Again, a pro palm, so it's a bit stiffer. You feel when it's right on the palm, but it's nothing major and it's nothing to worry about at all. And I'm a huge fan of it. I can't say if I'd recommend a non-pro palm because I didn't use that one, but this one is fine and I'm really happy with the pro palm. The tee is nice and sturdy too, which is always nice. I think I got a reinforced tee. I can't remember, but does look a little thicker than other ones I've seen. But yeah, so everything on there, I probably would have got double T to be honest if I went with it just to open the pocket up a little bit more. But it's like I'm pretty happy with this glove. Does its job well. I feel it covers the holes pretty well on the side of my body. I just can't catch with it because the angle is a little off for me. I'm sure if I used it over and over and over again, it would be fine. It's just because I use different gear all the time, it's tough to get used to. So anyways, very good glove. I definitely recommend people checking it out. It's a very interesting break angle and I feel it closes really, really well. So make sure you check that out. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully this was helpful. Remember to like this video so you get notified when I make new videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter where I make smaller little content so you can see all my glove closures kind of in one thing there. And if you do buy a piece of gear because of one of my videos, please reach out to the manufacturer, let them know. It helps me get on their radar so I can get gear like this so I can do reviews on and make more content on. Thank you very much for watching. Take it easy and check out the other videos for this set at the end of this video and in the description.